Hello and welcome back to Retfurb. So on today's video we've got this Rotel RP-1000 turntable. It's got an issue with the speed on it. Now I've tried adjusting the speed controls. You've got two different controls. You can just see them at the bottom left of the turntable. One controls the 45 speed and one controls the 33 speed. And doing those adjustments doesn't do anything to the turntable to get it in this spec for the speed that it needs. It runs slow. Which I'll demo shortly in a minute. I can't show too much of the music because obviously for copyright issues, but I can just show a brief clip of it and you can just see it's running slightly too slow. So we need to get inside and do an adjustment on the potentiometers and get it back into spec. So just do a quick little test now just to show what it's like. So you can see I was trying to adjust it a little bit there. It's not a million miles away. It's not, really slow, but it is noticeably slow. When I listen to the song at the correct speed on a different device, it's supposed to be around 171 beats per minute, that song. And you'll see in a minute I'll do a quick test to test the speed on it, but it's not 170 beats per minute. So I'm just going to open it up and get inside first before we go any further. Just removing the actual main plate on the turntable, just putting the lid back on and just turning it over, and then we can get the bottom taken off and I can show you where you need to get access to for the potentiometer adjustment. So I've seen quite a few people wondering how to do this. I wasn't too sure myself until I got inside. Once you get inside you can see the circuit board and it becomes a little bit clearer. So here's the speed that it should be running at, around about 171 beats per minute, and now we'll just do a quick test to see what it's actually running at the moment. So you can see slightly slow. This is live data, and then that's the finish, which is 159. So it's not miles away, but ideally you want to get that a bit more in the middle of the potentiometer adjustment. So here you can just see I'm pointing, this is the 33 speed potentiometer. I wasn't too sure which way I had to go, so I marked it with a pen first and then I adjusted it a little bit and then did another test now that you can see. So the first adjustment actually made it slightly slower, so now I need to go the other way. This is the whole idea of putting a little line on there with a marker pen. So once you do that, you know that you've got that base first setting, and I'm just pointing out here that's the 33 and the 45 potentiometer. Pretty straightforward when someone sort of points it out to you, but when you don't know, obviously it's a little bit more difficult. So this is a video just to show that really, and hopefully it helps someone. So you can see there I've adjusted it up so it's running at 173 now, which is ideal, but I'm going to just tweak it a little bit more. So the potentiometer tone control on the actual outside tone control adjustment is not on its max at that. I want it to be a slightly higher at its max, and then you can just dial it back a little bit so it gives a little bit more movement in those tone controls. And now I'm just going to spray a little bit deoxit into the potentiometer controls, the outside tone controls, and just clean them up a little bit whilst I'm in here, and just working the knobs at the same time, and then putting the lower panel back on. So you can see it's pretty straightforward, to be honest. It's not a massive deal. It's obviously with a direct drive turntable you've got these potentiometers that need to be adjusted. This one does have the tone controls on the outside as shown, but obviously they couldn't be brought into spec. So I'm just going to give the lid a little bit of a polish whilst I'm here, and then that's it. Then this turntable is ready to use. So as you can see, a nice quick little video there just to show the process involved for that. Hopefully it does help someone who's been looking online and can't find it. I know when I looked there wasn't much information. There's not really many manuals. I couldn't find any for this particular turntable. So yeah, hopefully this helps. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. It's really appreciated. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.